Hey, what's up? Kalen here. In this video, I want to talk about maintainable salary levels. So I was talking with a developer who happened to be in Latin America, and they were talking about salary and stuff, and they had been making 90 grand working remotely for an agency a couple of years ago. Then that ended, and now they're trying to figure out how to kind of price themselves, and they're open to much less than that, maybe 50 or 60, which is still very good money in a lot of different parts of Latin America. And so, but it was kind of striking to me, like to go from 90 down to, like, let's say 50 or so is quite a jump, right? And it just made me think that you do want, like, on the one hand, you do want to, if there's an opportunity to make more money, you want to go for that. And I've generally, I think, been more to the on the spectrum of things, more to the side of things of, like, hey, just go for it. Like, if there's an opportunity, go for it. Like, because I think some people, are hesitant to, accept another job offer. They want to stay where they are. They don't want to rock the boat, that kind of a thing. And I tend to be more on the side of, like, hey, just go for it, take it. If there's another offer and it's a good job, and some, you don't want to be jumping jobs every couple of months. You generally, maybe there's a 2-year time frame or something like that, where you want to stick around. But within that, like, if there's an opportunity, go for it. But then, I do see the other side of that equation. I see more and more now where people have just gone up and up and up in salary level to where it's not really that sustainable. Like, they get to a certain point, or it's in the U.S., maybe there's people making, I deal with companies that are maybe comfortable hiring in the 100, 110, 120, 130 ish. Then you've got people looking for 140, 150, 160, and it's like, there's not a lot that I can do there. Of course, there are scenarios where people would be more than happy to hire them for that and things like that. But in terms of what I see, and just the general trend of where, when your salary does go up and up and up and up, it makes it, and then you have to make sure you feel like, at the end of the day, you have to make sure you feel like you're justifying that value, that your employer is getting a return on investment on your time, right? So if you if you feel like you're coasting, if you feel like you're just not putting out that much, I'd be concerned about that if your salary is kind of going up and up and up. And so, just something to think about. A lot of times when people want to hire, it's like, yeah, they could stretch to pay that 130, 140. It could maybe make sense, but then there's not a lot of room to give raises and stuff like that, because people want to get raises, as a regular part of things. They want some room to move upward. And so it's just that whole dynamic of that. You want to move upward, but you want to move upward at a sustainable pace to where, it makes sense for your company. You're not sort of too expensive for them, and you're still, everybody's getting paid well, and everybody's sort of making money on the situation. So anyway, just want to throw that out there. As much as it's cool to see people, in other parts of the world working remotely, making good money, and living well, it's like that can, once that gets to a certain point, then there isn't really any benefit to hiring in those places, right? If somebody in Brazil or in Latin America is making 90 grand, like there's going to be less hiring down there, right? If that's what they're looking for. So just want to share that. Let me know your thoughts in the question box in the comments comments below, and thanks so much for watching.